What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Professor Anime, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, guys, I am here to bring you all my review of Joker Game Episode 3. So let's get right into it. So this episode of Joker Game really threw me for a loop, because compared to episodes 1 and 2, episode 3 was very different. Because with this episode of Joker Game, it was episodic in the sense compared to episodes 1 and 2. I mean, pretty much we were just getting some backstory on, one of the D agency members within the agency. And yeah, that was pretty much the whole entire setup of this entire episode. We just got some backstory on one of the members of the D agency. And it looks like we are going to see more episodes like this in the near future. Now, I'm just wondering, I'm not really for episodic episodes, but I'm really wondering, since this is based off a novel, is Joker Game going to show off, a few episodic episodes, and then by the ending portions of, the series, is it going to tie everything together and make it all into one big story, kind of like how Baccano and Durarara do their episodes? I'm just very curious as to, how this series is going to play out, and it kind of worries me because Joker Game, I've been really enjoying these past few episodes of Joker Game, but when it comes to this episode, it really threw me for a loop. It was still entertaining, but I'm not really the type of person that enjoys episodic episodes because it kind of strays away from the main plot. However, if it's going to do episodic episodes and then by the later portions of the series, it'll probably tie everything into together. But at the same time, I really don't know if it's going to do that either. So it worries me on what exactly Joker Game is trying to accomplish here. I haven't read the novel, so, I mean, I don't even know what to expect when it comes to this series. This is just an anime-only perspective. So, I don't know. Hopefully, we're just going to have to wait and, hopefully hope for the best when it comes to this series. Oh wait, did I say backstory? I meant a time skip. That is right, we actually got a time skip in this episode to where we see Hotanu Ryosuke, I think that's the guy's name. He ends up going into France, and Germany is currently occupying France at the moment. Now, it seems that he's the only Japanese person there, and he wakes up with amnesia. Apparently all this happened while he was trying to help a old lady. He ended up getting hit in the head with one of the German soldiers' weapons, and that is how he basically got knocked out and then couldn't remember much. But and yeah, the rest is pretty much history when it comes to this episode. It seems when it comes to the historical references, I could be wrong in this, but it didn't really seem like the historical references were all that accurate. Now, I'm not going to jump into specifics because I'm probably being too analytical when it comes to this episode, but I mean, when you see a lot of anime, you start to notice some things and, try to take charge of the tropes, that it's using, the cliches that it's using, and also even, the references that it is trying to convey. And when it came to this episode, you gotta admit there was at least a couple of things that were, I guess cringeworthy, but at the same time, it was still an enjoyable episode for me. But yeah, this episode definitely wasn't the best from what we have gotten in terms of the other episodes of Joker Game. So I'm really hoping, later episodes to come throughout the series will end up, being a lot better in terms of plot progression. I know it seems like maybe we're now going to get episodic episodes now when it comes to this series, so I don't really know what's going to happen. I'm just going to have to keep my fingers crossed and hope for the best that, eventually this series will, start to, reach sky high again, because my expectations from episode 1 and 2 of Joker Game was pretty good, but then we got into the episodic portion to where we got a time skip, and now we don't even know what happened to begin with when it came to the timeline between episodes 1 and 2 to now 3. What exactly is going on here, and where's our main member at, the D agency? I thought he was going to get trained by Commander Yuki. What's going on with that? So I'm I'm very curious as to, you know, what is going to come about later down the line when it comes to this series. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on what you thought about this episode of Joker Game. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know in the comments. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to drop a like. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you want to stick up to date to my future content on this channel, please hit that red subscribe button below, and you will never miss a video from me. That about does it for this video, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.